Welcome, and we'll have another game. Okay, that's quick. So let's play the Caro-Kann. Let's see what we can do. Gonna try to go for the Tartar variation. All very standard. And against this, I like to go for this idea. So yeah, let's go for that. And the aim is to try to get e5 in at some point. Yeah, so far we're both playing pretty quickly. And I don't really want to develop this bishop anywhere yet, so I think this is fine. Just aiming for e5. Could have maybe went with this knight and then this, and then the other knight like this. So if he doesn't do anything, then e5 becomes possible. Okay, that's interesting. So he wants to recapture with the pawn. I could consider moving this knight. Yeah, let's actually do that. Now he needs to deal with this. If he takes here, that's fine by me. And he could attack this. Okay, yeah, that does make that knight a little bit stronger. Now I do have this. It kind of blocks in my bishop, but I feel like it should be alright. And then he has created some weaknesses, so I think I'll go for it. No, I'm creating some weaknesses as well, so it's double-edged, but I think this is alright. And he could still try this to gain the center, but I feel like this trade is good for me. Yeah, so he goes back. So now this does become possible again. So let's go for that. If he attacks here, I can just drop my knight back. And at some point I probably want to play king h8. Just a little bit safer. This diagonal is open. Yeah, this is covered a lot, so... And if you trade all the pawns, I think I'm actually quite happy. And you can still go for this to have a little bit more central control, but I feel like that can also become a weakness. Yeah, like I said, there's just no need to develop this bishop yet. It will come in the game quite automatically, especially after this. Yeah, I think I need to go for this now. Doesn't make sense to not go for that. And let's see, do we take with the rook here? Yeah, probably. Let's go for this. He doesn't have this because my knight is here. So maybe he should try something like this, but still, if the bishop comes here, I can just move my rook back. But he can develop with tempo. Although I can maybe counterattack with tempo, although if he does this... Yeah, my queen is attacked behind it. So I should have paid attention to that. So yeah, there's a problem. I think I'm losing my knight here. Just seeing if you can do something like this. Just giving up the bishop. Then taking here maybe. Queen takes and then moving my knight. Something like that. Yeah, I need to make it complicated, so let's go for that. He can also just take my knight if he wants. At least I'm complicating things, so... Yeah, I definitely played that too quickly. I was not saying things about his move all the way through and then just didn't notice this. Could have taken with the bishop and it might have been alright. I need to go for this now, I think. And he needs to take back. No, I guess just this, and yeah, I'm a piece down. Just wondering, I might have had that. I could have saved my knight, actually. Okay, now it's too late. Yeah, I'm attacking his bishop now. This is no longer really a thing. You can just block. I'm winning a pawn, so maybe it's worth it. I'm down a lot of material, so it's not the best. You could also just go here with tempo. Now I probably want to go there anyway. Comes in with the queen even. Probably trying to trade, although that's covered. And maybe he wants to put pressure there, but then I do have this to get out of the pin, I think. Also, that knight is defended twice. Okay, so he decides to cover this. Go for something like this, be annoying. Let's go there. I think I want to go here. And this is an idea now. And I'm still fighting. Yeah, what if this? That looks good. He can't protect his bishop, I think. Maybe he can go for something like this and say, okay, I have a lot of pieces for the queen, which is probably alright for him. And the queen is actually trapped, by the way. Let's see how he tries to get out of this. Probably taking there or something. Just giving up the queen. I don't know. Probably taking here, like I said in the beginning, is best. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting game because I lost a piece and now he's gonna get 2 pieces for the queen if he's smart. Well, 1 piece now and the other piece yet before, so then it's still quite equal. But he's spending a lot of time, so that's good for me at least. At first I was thinking I'm winning the bishop, because the queen can't move anywhere to defend the bishop, but the queen can move anywhere, period. This is covered by the knight as well. I don't know if he's thinking, or if he's just running the clock out or something. Maybe this is interesting as well. Okay, so he does go for this. Now he has this in-between move, yeah. This is probably good for him. Let's see. At least it's an interesting game again, and I'm up on time. This is still better for him, I think. But given the time situation, it might actually not be too bad for me. I could go there, I could take this with check. I feel like taking here is better, because this pawn is weak anyway. And it comes with tempo as well as the check would have. I'm threatening this check now, so probably rook here. Although if rook here... No, that's covered by the knight. Would have been a fork otherwise. So maybe this, forking these pieces. He can come in and win a pawn. Although that loses that. Yeah, I think this is alright. A lot of checks, so he needs to be really careful what he does. Like I said, if he does this, he needs to deal with this bishop, so he doesn't have time to take the pawn. And I'm up 2 minutes at this point, so that's looking good. So yeah, he goes for that. Can take this with check now. Yeah, I don't see why I wouldn't. So let's do that. And now I feel like these pawns can become very annoying for him. So this check doesn't win a pawn anymore. This is covered by my queen. And I can expand and yeah. And his king is, his back rank is pretty weak. So if he ever tries to go for something like this, he needs to deal with his back rank. Again, after this check, he could just go back. So that's not too big of a problem. But still, I think I need to go here now. Yeah, it looks good. Attacking the knight. He doesn't have any checks. With the knight at least. Yeah, he might have to move back now. Goes there. Okay, so let's just start pushing these pawns. Again, he has 20 seconds, so that should be in my benefit. Probably, I don't know who's better here actually, because these pawns are actually quite dangerous. And he still has the back rank problems. At some point he should probably try to make a loft. Now his bishop is defending his rook, so that's good for him. Now it isn't anymore. So this is a fork, but he has this jack. And then after this... Let's go for this. Let's make it complicated. He's gonna lose in time. I'm gonna win. Yeah, he should have definitely played quicker. This wasn't the best game, but let's go to the review. Okay, I am winning here, so that's... but I definitely wasn't winning all the time, especially when I lost a piece in the opening. So yeah, it's giving me a 79.9 accuracy, so not too bad. Rating estimated at 1850. So let's go through it. So wait, okay. So this is all theory, and I like to go for G6 here. Yeah, and this is where it becomes interesting. So I knew that going for E5 was an idea, but definitely not the best. Engine says I should go here. Yeah, basically you need to give up the bishop at that point. What does the engine say? Yeah, just taking. Would have been alright, I guess. That's a bad bishop anyway. So that's something I could have done. What else does the engine say? Queen here, yeah, that prepares E5 as well. But this was still alright. That was just bad by him. Let's see what the engine says. A5. Yeah, just ignoring this.